Hey, this is Mark, Australia's dating coach from Make 'Em Yours, and today I'm calling out an excuse that I've heard from clients 3 times in the past month. Now, the tricky thing about this excuse is it can often be really good advice. It is the "I'll just focus on myself right now." Make sure you download the texting guide. I've got that free for you in the description below. And let's talk about this excuse. When is it good advice? When is it a great idea to focus on yourself? Because it certainly can be, and other times, are you really running from something? So I'll tell you what I've seen from a few clients lately, and I'll show you how you can tell the difference. You see, often when a client is growing, what they will do is they will get away from men. And this is fantastic, this is great advice, is they say, I'm gonna focus on myself. If they've been a serial monogamist, jumping from relationship to relationship, if they've just come out of a bad breakup, if they're taking, or if you're taking lots of your validation from men and your relationships with men, focusing on yourself is a really good idea. A really good idea. You want to be getting that validation, that confidence, that security from yourself without needing a man for it. The problem is I've also had clients, and this frustrates me because I get really sad because I want them to succeed. They get right on the edge of change and they're just about to take action and go to the next step and put themselves out there. And then they fall back on, I'll just focus on myself as an excuse. And I often see this in maybe women who have been working on themselves for 2 or more years, who have been single for a long time, who are getting great results in their health, in their wealth, in their work, in basically every other area. They've worked on themselves. Awesome, you've done the work. But just before they're about to strike oil, just before they're about to hit that golden nugget, which is the next step, which is they're gonna put themselves out there, risk some rejection, build that resilience, they fall back on that old excuse. And I'm really putting this video out there because I've had a couple of clients get through this, but I actually lost one client recently who used this, and I don't want that to be you. There comes a point where it's time to put yourself out there. Focusing on yourself is great, and then there comes a point where you've got to focus on yourself while you're around other people, and especially other men who might reject you. And when that time comes, it can be very tempting, especially if all the other areas of your life are going awesomely, to go back into your old pattern and forget that rejection and risking rejection is in fact the diamond that gives you resilience. If you're serious about working on yourself and building a high value life, if you're serious about really taking your confidence to the next level, you have to eventually test that confidence in a field environment. You have to eventually get rejected and put yourself out there and maybe know that's gonna happen. And let me tell you, I've been there. I've been terrified, not wanting to put myself out there, spend more time working on myself. And if I'd kept going at this, I wouldn't be talking to you right now, and I definitely wouldn't have women in my life. Because once you do that, and then once you realize, hey, I'm okay when men reject me. Hey, I am enough even when I don't click with someone. Hey, not everyone's gonna message me back and that has something to do with them, nothing to do with me. Once you really absorb these lessons, that's when you go to the absolute next level on your confidence. That's when you feel amazing about yourself, resilient, high value, and no one, not even an attractive guy, can knock you off that perch. So really think to yourself, when it's time to focus on you, are you doing this because, hey, I've been a serial monogamist? Hey, I've been taking too much validation from men, I just had a breakup. Great, awesome reasons. Go away for 6 months, a year, maybe a little more, just focus on yourself. But if you're deep down wanting to find someone, wanting to connect with someone, and if you're really, truly honest with me, there's also a lot of you out there who have done the focusing on yourself for quite a while. And then it comes time to take that next step and have the opportunity to build that resilience. The bottom line of this video is this. I really want you to have that life that you dream of, to find that confidence, to know yourself, and then to build that resilience and share it with someone you love. So if that's you, ask yourself, when I work on myself now, and I'm not putting myself out there, am I doing this because I need to do this? I've been a serial monogamist for all the right reasons. Or am I doing this because I know that I might be just about to strike oil and I'm scared of the rejection, the change, everything that's to come from taking the next action and really taking that risk to build my confidence to the next level. You are your own best coach. If you can answer that question honestly, you don't need me. you're going to coach yourself and you're going to know whether you're doing it for the right reasons or if it's an excuse out of fear. And that is the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really want to empower you with this, so I really hope that helped you. Let me know your thoughts on the message, comments, questions. I'd love to hear them on this in the space below. Give the video a thumbs up and of course hit the big red subscribe button with the little bell. Thanks again for watching. Until the next video, empower yourself through growth, self-esteem and authenticity, and I'll see you very soon.